What a wonderful day to get home from work early. The ban list dropped like an hour ago, and I'm demonstrating the power of having two monitors. I've clicked on the link here, but I didn't look at it, and I hit the back button so we could open the page together. I'm not looking at it still. Again, beauty of having two monitors, I can look at this monitor and not see anything on the other while recording. So, I'm hoping that this is a big old listy poo of listy disaster. So, I've heard a little bit about this on Twitter because somebody said RIP Tri-Brigade. We're going to see if that's true. So we're just going to start looking at the list, and I immediately see Arch Nemesis Protoss. Goodbye, Protoss. I instruct you to all look at that gif of a guy with dry erase markers, sped up, of course, writing on the board with the words, Sword Soul players explaining why their deck doesn't need to be hit if you think this is a bad ban. I would like to play the game things. This is a potentially problematic card in Game 1, and it's a automatic win button in Games 2 and 3 if they go first. So they can just lose any game they're not going for. They win Game 1, potentially. They scoop Game 2, and they immediately go to Game 3 and Protoss lock you. And you can't do a thing about it. Because unless you have the out in your hand, like an Imperm or an Effect Veiler, the second it hits the field, then you are locked out for the rest of the turn, even if you draw into that Imperm and like try to Imperm it on your turn. It's not gonna work. So this card needed to fucking go. No love lost there. The second one that I see here is Ava. I guess Konami has one of those people in the boardroom that just, for some reason, always goes to locals and gets stomped by Drytron. Drytron isn't doing shit right now, so the fact that Ava is not only limited, but now is banned, doesn't make any sense to me. Although, I suppose, we've got new products to sell, right? Gonna slowly scroll here. Oh! There's probably the Tri-Brigade link, Tri-Brigade, hit that they were talking about. Yeah, this card's not good for the format. It makes Tri-Brigade just a touch too strong. And I'm also seeing some of the old furniture, but I'll talk about that in a moment. And we're at the end of the video. This card is an Apex Avion at the end of your turn, and a Cobalt Sparrow at the end of your opponent's turn to start your plays. Okay, sorry, I had to cut. I live with people. But yeah, this is opponent turning off opponent's cards at least once, or at the very worst, it's a barrier statue on your turn and a Cobalt Sparrow on your opponent's. Like I was saying, start your combo plays without having to use up your once per turn on Cobalt if you haven't already used all three in the deck. But yeah, this card needed to go. Okay, so nothing new here. Nothing here in the XCs. Is there any new spells that are banned? Not spells, but fuck this card. I'm glad it's gone. Leave it out. Although this does put us in a weird spot, because I was saying that if you get rid of this, you have to get rid of Mystic Mine. Mine is not on here. Mine's not on here. That could be a problem, because this doesn't give you an out to mine unless you like Cosmic. Oh gosh, that's actually... Oh, this is actually kind of bad, but like it... Oh, actually, yeah, no, it's good overall for the format, but it gives mine players a bit more strength. To the limited, Astrograph's back. Huh. Astrograph is off the list. Well, he's at 1, but that's enough. You really would only run 1 anyway. And also, Destrudo. Okay, that's fun. It's an instant Hulk, but at the same time, so are a lot of things that are currently in the format, so it be what it do. Fairy Tail Snow and Lunalite Tiger. So what I think is going on here is Konami is like, okay, stop playing Lyrilusk in your Tri-Brigade deck, but now play Lunalites. Which is fine. I'm okay with it. Because you get your you can get your Nerval effect, bounce it back with like Tiger or something like that. I think don't quote me. You bounce it back, and then you can pitch it for Karis, and then you get that effect there. You get more shit in your hand, more shit to put in your graveyard, and then Snow. You can banish like Tri-Brigade and Link monsters out, so you can have an easier time getting Shrike out on your opponent's turn. Okay, this is a fucking interesting list. Okay, so yep, there's a Tri-Brigade hits Recital Starling. This was something that everybody in the community was advocating for. It's not really surprising. Bird Up had to get hit somewhere, and this is the most logical places to hit this, and of course some more, because more decks outside of some more were abusing it. Bird Up, rather. Is there any limited spells? Monster Gate is now limited. Why? I'm not sure. Somebody can tell me what Monster Gate's doing. And Pot of Desires. We're hitting Grand Maju. Every deck's getting hit here. What do we even... This is just like a slow down the format a little bit list. Okay, so I'm sort of reading down here. There's like a card that should be like right here. There's a card that should be like right in between these two that's not here. Well, things are about to get interesting. Okay, so semi-limits is the next logical step. Okay, Mally's here. There's a lot more here. Fusion Destiny at 2. Doesn't do anything. Verte still at 3. People are usually using it off of Verte anyway. A Hero Lives. This is good for Hero. I feel like that's why they put Fusion Destiny at 2 instead of just hard like 1 or Bandit, because they also were semi-limiting a Hero Lives so that we can actually like play Hero better. Circle for Salads. That's good. Just give us Gazelle to 2 as well, and that's fine. Nadir's Servant to 2. I suppose that makes sense. Because on your turn, sending something like it can Pure Dogmatica. This card's cracked. This card is cracked for Pure Dogmatica as well. Like you can make the argument that, oh, it's too much of an engine for other decks and things like that. No, this is cracked in regular Dogmatica too. You can get this pitch Pitch Herald? Actually, I don't think you can get anything off of that. Never mind. Don't listen to me, guys. Alright, so Scapegoat at 2 as well. I guess that's fine. It's still at 1 in GOAT format, which is the only place this card's relevant. I wish they'd just take Mally off of here. I wish they'd just take him off. He doesn't need to be there. And then finally, our Unlimits, which Nessie, Skulkerbat, Red Eyes, Dark Metal, all expected. Emergency Teleport expected. Raigeki, yep, that's where Raigeki landed. That's interesting. That's an interesting gamble there, Konami. Because Raigeki's not good as a one-of, right? Because it just gets negated and then you've used your Raigeki when you could add other slots there. But one-sided Dark Hole, you'll find, is really good at 3. It's really good at 3. And also Skill Drain at 3. Really? Really? Do we need to make Monkey flip even better? Like, I get that I play Monkey, but, like, I don't use Skill Drain. I would never. But why? Why Skill Drain and Raigeki specifically? Is this so you guys can do your Time Wizard formats and just use the same ban list? Oh, there's no way they would do that, right? This is a good list, though. This is actually decent. Except for the fact that we still have some of the old rotten furniture up here. Like, if you're going to give us fucking Lost Dragon's Frisian, other things that were doing the same shit should come off. Like, why isn't Harpoor back at 1? I don't get it. I'm going to keep advocating for this guy to come to 1. It just makes sense to me. Kieran, absolutely not, though. There's just stuff on here that's better, that's not as good as what's currently legal. Like, I'm sure there's more people that can be on my side about this. I'm just glad that things, like, I kept seeing people talk about this. I'm a little bit sad that Pendulum does get a little bit more, but I understand they're getting beyond the Pendulum soon, so overall, it was a good list. I'm actually, like, excited for the format. Lunalight Tiger at 1. I liked the Lunalights when they were a thing. But, also, fucking Get Out of Here IO. I hated that card. So, yeah, I'm just gonna edit this down to where I can cut out that one part and add some music in the background for you, you Sonic lovers. Not, like, sound, not the game Sonic. And, I'm gonna get lunch. Bye-bye.